Family Fortunes, number 23, VCR 9066, 1981 power, part 1, take 1.
Family Fortunes, with the Weadock family from Hale Wood, Mike, Jackie, Norman, Anne and Catherine. And from South Wales, the Evans family, Don, Linda, Philip, Kath and Liz, all here to play Family Fortunes. And among tonight's hidden prizes are a deluxe food mixer, a radio cassette with built-in television, a sewing machine, a picnic hamper with food and wine and a pair of binoculars, a vacuum cleaner and a tabletop dishwasher. And here is your host, Bob Monkhouse.
Thank you, FFers. You are a super audience to give us that welcome. You have come to the only place where you can see two families. It's the only place where you can see two families battling it out, going into battle to see who can get the most. I say the only place. Of course, you could see my in-laws coming over to our house for Christmas dinner. And you get the same effect. Last Christmas, you wouldn't believe it. As soon as they saw the turkey, it took them 3 minutes to pull it apart and eat it. 3 minutes. My wife was thrilled at saving her the trouble of cooking it. Good. All the answers we've collected in our survey have random hidden prizes that hatch them. They're all stored in our big calculating machine, Mr. Babbage. Isn't he big? At home, I've got a pocket calculator. I caught her last night going through my pockets. So we've got the fortunes, we've got the top-rated game show on ITV, we've got the others breathing down our necks, so Bob's your uncle. Don, great to see you. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Yes, you're most welcome. Where do you come from, Don?
Wales.
Wales. South Wales, North Wales, Middle?
Yeah, South Wales.
South Wales, good people. What do you do down there?
I've got a double glazing business.
Double glazing. Would you introduce us to your family, please, John?
Yes, this is my daughter, Linda.
Hello, Linda.
Her husband, Philip.
Nice to see you, Philip.
The youngest, Catherine.
Right.
Followed by Elizabeth.
These are your daughters?
Yes, they are.
Oh, look at the Mr. Evans' daughters. Thank Evans for a little girl. Very good. Little bunch you got here. You two are in the police.
I'm a student.
You're a student. You're a student, and you
Student nurse.
a student nurse. Which hospital?
Neath General.
Neath General. I had a friend went there, had a terrible accident. He went in to have his tonsils removed, and they turned the table round. Now, be fair. You wouldn't like it if somebody whipped your big toes off. Let's meet the Weadock family. Right, nice to see you. You come from,
Hale Wood, Liverpool.
Oh, Hale Wood, yes, of course. Famous place. Quite a few comedians have come from that part. I hope you're another.
I don't think so, Bob.
No? What do you do?
I'm a chemical process operator, Bob.
Oh, that means that you...
Make chemicals for medicines and drugs, working with chemists in a chemical factory.
Have you ever handled a Spamtran?
I can't say as I have, Bob.
Oh, I'm amazed. Spamtran, everybody knows Spamtran. It's a half Spanish fly and half tranquilizer. Yeah. Makes you chase the girls, but if you can't catch them, you don't care. Can we meet your family?
Yes, Bob. My wife, Jackie.
Hello, Jackie.
My brother, Norman.
Norman. Hello, Bob.
His wife, Anne.
Great to see you, Anne.
And my sister, Catherine.
You're lovely and tall, aren't you? Do tall girls lie longer in bed, I ask myself. But the whole family is quite a tall family. Elegant. And the whole family has the same enthusiasm. Is that right, Catherine?
Yes.
What is it?
Both.
Which kind?
Crown Green.
Crown green, which is different. Now I know there is a difference. Can you explain it for our viewers?
Well, crown green is played on a square green. You can play on any part of it, and it's slightly sloped.
How you got that? It's got sort of like a bump.
Well, whereas link bowling is
Flat.
just on a straight challenge.
Do you understand that? Normally it's flat, but it has a slight bump in the middle. Imagine Lorraine Chase after Christmas dinner. Okay, that's your game. Also tonight, Family Fortunes is. John, into place, please. Mike and Don. Meet one another. 100 people surveyed, gentlemen. We have the top 5 answers on Mr. Babbage, our computer. We've got a couple of hidden prizes up there, too. I hope you get them. Hit the button when you're sure you have an answer. The question I'm going to ask will appear printed on the bottom of the screen. That's for people who cannot hear my voice. What do people talk about when they run into someone they haven't seen for a long time?
The weather.
The weather. They run into someone they haven't seen for a long time and they talk about the weather. Yes, they do. 11 people said that to us, but there are 3 answers we got that were more popular in our survey. People haven't seen one another for a long time. They bump into one another. What do they talk about?
The health.
Their health, okay. If health is more popular in our survey, if it's there at all, why, you could take control of the board. They discuss their health. And there it is. It is more popular. Will your family play or pass on this question? Play, says Norman. Yes, the general consensus of opinion, Don, is that the Weadocks want to play. Jackie, what do you think they talk about?
Their family.
Oh, yes, of course. They've old friends. They meet after a long time, and they talk about their family. Yes, they do. Second most popular answer we had brings you a private prize, a hidden prize. Out it comes, a deluxe food mixer.
School days?
Yeah, so they do. They reminisce about those old days in the schoolhouse. Yes, old times. Good answer.
Their childhood?
Yes, that's not the same as old times at all. Old times are the times you've shared together, but when you talk about childhood, you get a duck. That's tough. Only one life lost, Catherine. And I can give you 3 seconds to come up with a subject that people talk about when they run into someone they haven't seen for a long time. We lost a life there. Oh, dear.
Could it be the job they're doing, Bob?
The job they're doing is a good answer, Mike. If job is the answer, you get the value of that correct answer plus the £87 in the bank. We're looking for their work. Yes, job was there. Well done. Here you go, Don. That was well played, huh? The funny thing is, I ran into a fellow this morning I haven't seen for 20 years, and he recognized me. So I paid him. On to the game. Oh, yeah. You know, that was a very good answer we had there, Jobs, answer number 5, and I'm delighted to tell Mike Weadock that he's won a radio cassette with a built-in television, Mike. Ladies, 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board, top 3 answers on the board. You've only got 3 to find. Name a writer of books for children.
Enid Blyton.
Enid Blyton, are you there? Top answer. Wins you a children's bicycle and a giant teddy bear. Will you play or pass? Yes, I want to tell you, you've got to find your answers. Of course, I'm conferring. Philip, name a famous writer of books for children.
Hans Andersen.
Oh, yes. Have you read Hans Andersen? No, they're white, and why call me Anderson? A famous writer of books for children.
Beatrix Potter.
Beatrix Potter is a lovely idea. Let's see if she's there. Miss Potter? My goodness, we lost a life there. We only need the one correct answer.
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens wrote some lovely stories. Were they for children? Did the public think so? Charles? They didn't. Lost 2 lives. Now the Weadock family is planning to steal the money. £89 in the bank.
Walt Disney, did he write? Walt Disney.
Walt Disney is your guess, and Walt Disney certainly is the result. He's a name that is given to the authorship of many famous films. Disney. Not there. Mike?
Is it Mabel Lucy Atwell?
Mabel Lucy Atwell. If Mabel Lucy Atwell is the missing answer, you get the £89 in the bank. If Mabel Lucy Atwell is not the 3rd answer, then the money goes to the Evans family. Mabel Lucy Atwell. Not there. It's your money, Don. Any other ideas? Here's the 3rd most popular answer we had from the British public. A. Milne, who wrote that lovely story when he was living between the glue factory and the gasworks called The House at Pooh Corner. Let's play on with round 3 of Family Fortunes. Okay, Philip. Here's Norman. There's Philip. 100 people surveyed, top 6 answers on the board. The capital letter V. Imagine it. It looks the same when reflected in a mirror. I won't turn my hand round, but you know what I mean. Name another capital letter of the alphabet of which this is true. O looks exactly the same in reverse. Let's see if it's there. O. It's second most popular answer, and it carries a prize. You've got a picnic hamper with food and wine and a pair of binoculars to watch the birds. There is a more popular answer, Norman. A. If A is the top answer, which is the same in the mirror, you're absolutely right, then you have control of the board. A? Yes, it's number one answer. Will you play your part? They want to play on this one. Yeah, I thought you might. This is one of those lovely ones, but you've got to find out what the public thought. They put the alphabet in a certain order of priority.
W.
A W is the same. Yes, certainly. How about a W? Yes, there it is. 12 people out of 100 said W. Catherine? I can give you 3 seconds, Catherine.
S.
S. Still, the audience doesn't agree with you, and I don't think I do. But did the public say S? They did not. Mike?
B.
B. Well, again, I don't agree with you that B looks the same the other way around, but did the public think so? They didn't. You've lost 2 lives. The Evans family could steal.
H.
H. H is a good one. It is the same reverse. Did the public think of H? They did. And it wins you a tabletop dishwasher. Nice. Norman.
T.
T. Is T answer number 3 or number 6? Yes, it is, number 6. Only one answer to find. M. M. It is there. Oh, yes. Well played. You have 89 pounds, you have 185, and as part 1 sinks slowly in the ratings, only to be rescued by the dramatic events in part 2. Strange things will be revealed. Will the Evans family physically attack and murder the Weadock family in part 2? What is the identity of the mystery woman in the audience who's laughing at my jokes? Will the producer's sex change operation work? And if so, what will he decide to be? All these questions and many others will be revealed in the second half of this intense drama entitled Family.
Family Fortunes number 23, VTR 9066, 1981 Power, Part 2, Take 1. We've been playing family... No, we stopped. While you were away, we stopped. We waited for you. Over here, the Evans family, they have 89 pounds, and they won a child's bike and a teddy bear, what one of you has, and a picnic hamper and binoculars. And over here, the Weadock family have done even better. They have 185 pounds in cash, and they have a deluxe food mixer and radio cassette with a built-in TV and a dishwasher. And now, one of these families is going to go through the 300 barrier. Once they get past 300 quid, which they keep, then they get to play for tonight's big money prize of £1,500. To help them do that, we now play for double money. Here we go. Here's Kath, here's Anne. Ladies, 2 lovely ladies, wall-to-wall pulchritude. I am ready with a question. We have 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers are on the board. I love the way this is phrased. Apart from Family Fortunes, name the biggest hit on television.
Coronation Street.
Coronation Street. Did any of the 100 people we asked the opinion of say Coronation Street? Top answer cannot be beaten. Play or pass? Play, said the Evans family. No conferring by the Evans. The Weadock family may discuss this. We asked 100 people. Name the biggest hit on television. What did they say?
Crossroads?
Well, if they said Coronation Street, how could they possibly not say Crossroads? Yes, there it is. This is your life, a tremendous success. Nearly always top of the ratings. Eamon Andrews?
Surprisingly enough, they didn't say that was the biggest hit on television. That's the exact question.
Top of the Pops.
Top of the Pops has been a hit for a long, long time, and it looks like going on for a long, long time. Pop of the Tops. Yes. 5 people said that. 5 people. We double that up to double money. It's worth £10, which goes into the bank. It's the 4th most popular answer. Wins you. Have you got a lawn? Yeah, you now have a 12-inch electric lawnmower to cut it with. Yeah, and it's a nifty one. Philip. You asked 100 people, name the biggest hit on television.
The news.
The news is the biggest hit on television. And sometimes you see people getting the biggest hits on television. On the news, 2 lives lost. Weadock family, could be your chance to steal. There's already £124 in the bank.
The Sweeney.
Hoping over here to see the Sweeney. We didn't see it. Weadock family. Mike, do you have an answer?
The sale of the century, we
The
say.
sale of the century. What an extraordinary answer. Tell you, even if it's right, you're not going to win. Sale of the century. Not there. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? What else? Did you have any other answers?
That's life.
That's life, of course, with Esther Ranson could be there. Oh, and a lot of answers coming from our studio audience. Answer number 5 in our survey was... Roots. Yes. It was a big hit. That was the question. A big hit, and it was a sensation, Roots, when it happened. A big hit. The second most popular answer we got was... Of course. Well, we're happy. If we want to hit, we better play on. Next round, please. Double money. Liz. Ladies, 100 people surveyed. You only have to find 3 answers. Name any decoration awarded for bravery. I know
George Cross.
The George Cross. Let's see if it's there. Did any of our 100 people surveyed say the George Cross? Yes, they did. That gives you a prize of a beauty set, which you don't need, and a hood hair dryer, which might come in handy. It would be a nice thing for the Evans family if you came up with number 1.
The award for peace.
The award for peace.
The award for-
Any award for peace is covered. Nobel for peace.
No,
That's the one you were thinking
that's
of.
it.
All right, let's see if it's there. If it rings the bell, maybe it's Nobel. We'll find out. The Peace Prize. Not there. That's not for bravery. Do you want to play or pass? Play, say the Weadock family. You go back to your position, and right away, Mike, who said play, is ready to come up with an answer. Name any decoration awarded for bravery.
The Victoria Cross.
The Victoria Cross. VC. £144 that's worth, which means half that number of people gave us that answer.
The DFC.
The DFC, the Distinguished Flying Cross. Not there. We've only lost 1 life. We still have a chance here, Norman. A decoration. That could be a medal.
Sort of George Medal.
A George Medal. That's distinct from the George Cross. A George Medal. 2 lives lost. Evans family, could be your chance. There's £182 up there in the bank. Nobody owns it yet. Anne, isn't this a tough position to be in? Game point, everything depending on it. So I'll keep quiet while you give it 3 seconds of deep thought, a decoration awarded for bravery. The 3rd life has been lost here, Don.
DSO.
The DSO. If the DSO is the missing answer, you get the £182 in the bank. If it is not that missing answer, that £182 will go to the Weadock family. They'll play for £1,500 jackpot tonight. They believe it is the DSO over that side. Let's find out. DSO? No, it isn't. You're going to play for this money. What decoration is awarded for bravery? A black eye? The military cross? Answer number 3, the public gave us, yes, the military cross. You're absolutely right. Well, now you have £367. You're going to play for a further £1,500 tonight. And here, Don, what a pleasure to see your family from South Wales. Here's a picture of yourselves and the Weadock family, which we hope you'll take away a copy of that photograph, all of them framed, of course. You have won individual prizes of a child's bike and teddy bear, picnic hamper with binoculars there, Philip. You'll enjoy that. You got a 12-inch lawnmower, I'm delighted to say, and you have £213 in cash. Worth playing the game? Enjoyed yourself? Great, lovely day. Lovely having you with us. Thanks for coming. Bye. Who's going to play for the big money?
My wife, Jackie, and my sister-in-law, Anne.
Anne and Jackie, front and center, please. answer questions first? Jackie, you stand next to me, and would you go off and wear the headset and put on the blindfold? Well, it's a little warm in the studio tonight, but it's not going to get any cooler for the next few seconds because we have 100 people surveyed, 5 questions have been put to those 100 people. Their answers are in Mr. Babbage, our computer. Now it's up to Jackie here to come up with the same 5 answers that figure in top position on our survey if she can. Lots of lovely, obvious answers, give me. You've got 15 seconds to do it in, and the 15 seconds won't begin to tick away till I've finished reading the first question. If you can't answer a question and it really gets stuck, just say pass and I'll move to the next one, clear your mind and have a go at the second one. Ready?
Yes.
15 seconds on the clock I have. Name something that tourists buy as a souvenir when visiting a big city.
Tea cloth.
Something you can do with your old clothes.
Give them to a jumble sale.
Living or dead, name a famous songwriter.
George Bush.
Any kind of sugar.
White sugar.
Name a wise man. We ran out of time. There's that pause on the songwriter or the old clothes, Jackie, we asked you, I love calling you Jackie because it's my wife's name and I love her too. We asked you to name something tourists buy as a souvenir when visiting a big city, and you said tea cloths. So we said, yeah, you see a lot of those decorative tea cloths, but only 5 people out of 100 gave us that answer. We said, what do you do with your old clothes? You said, you give them to the jumble. Our survey said, yes, 49 people out of 100 said the very same thing. We asked you to name any famous songwriter, and you said, the immortal George Gershwin. Our survey said, that hurts me, one of the greatest songwriters ever lived. Name any kind of sugar, we said. You said, white sugar. Our survey said, I'm baffled by both those zeros. We asked you to name any wise man. Well, we didn't get to that. We have to have a pass there and put a 0. We have 54. We're over a quarter of the way to that 200. You never know, we might do it yet. Jackie, back to your family. Clear the board, please. Sister-in-law Anne has to make up the difference, and it's quite a big difference of 146 points to get to 200 in order to win the £1,500 big money prize. So here comes Anne. Let's remind the viewers of the answers that Jackie gave us, which were worth 54, Anne. So you've got to try and come up with answers worth 146. It is possible, I promise you. You can do it. You have 20 seconds in which to do it, because if you duplicate any of the answers we got from Jackie, you'll hear this sound. And I say try again, and you have to give me a second guess. But clear your mind of everything but what I'm saying. Concentrate on the subject and just think of the most obvious thing you can think of. Just the obvious thing, and you'll win. 20 seconds on the clock, please. And name something that tourists buy as a souvenir when visiting a big city.
Badges.
Something you can do with your old clothes.
Give them to rummage sale.
Living or dead, name any famous songwriter.
Tchaikovsky.
Any kind of sugar.
Demerara.
A wise man. Any wise man. You don't know any. Neither do I. Let's see how well we did, Anne. Those are the answers we got from Jackie. You can see they add up to 54 points. Let's see if you did better. And they were quite tricky ones. We asked you to name something that people buy, tourists, as a souvenir when they visit a big city. You gave us a good answer. You said badges. Our survey said the top answer there, postcards, was worth 51. Oh, I know now. We said name something you do with your old clothes. You said you give them to the rummage, different from the jumble, because they're 2 different words, and both words could have occurred in our survey. Our survey said the word rummage did not occur. Jumble did, rummage did not. But had rummage occurred in our survey, it would have been there and it would have been worth points. We asked you to name a famous songwriter. You said Tchaikovsky, and certainly many of his melodies have been used in popular songs. Our survey said, no, that's not a name they gave. The top answer there was Paul McCartney, with a score of 35. We asked you to name any kind of sugar. You said Demerara. Have heart, it's got to be a good answer. Our survey said, oh yes, how about that? Our final question was to name a wise man, and you couldn't think of a wise man. You didn't even think of me. Well, the public gave us the answer, Solomon. and it was worth 37 points. You have 97 there, so we'll double that 97. Bear in mind that your family, the Weadock family, have done well tonight. You have individual prizes of a deluxe food mixer, the radio cassette with the built-in TV, and that's a cracker. You've got a tabletop dishwasher. I think you'll be pleased with that. And the beauty set dryer, don't forget that. So we'll double the 97 pounds you've won in the big money game. And smile. We're going to add it to the 367 that you won in the family game. Why, we have a Weadock family fortune of £561. Congratulations. Oh, I like that. Well done, Mike. Well played. Well played to you too, Catherine. Thank you, darling. Jackie, you did well. Well played, Norman. You've been a smashing family. It's been fun being with you. Next week, our big money prize is £2,000. Join us on Family Fortunes, please.